We are here in Bahrain for round 4 of the Valhalla Gamer Championship Season 2.
We are. It was a pretty close qualifying for the first 6 or 7 runners. That was
Yeah, we got Jay with pole position there, so he sets his first pole position after showing some promising or some ominous speed in the last couple of races.
Yeah, especially in China, he came back very
Strong.
in that
And yeah, and Kron with 3/10 off in second place, he's back to his best qualifying form. Stairs, Megatron and Madbird separated by very small margins, as you can see there.
cigarette paper.
So it'll be interesting to see how they perform in the race after what was essentially nothing between those 3 runners, and Mono only a couple tenths back in the Sauber. Outqualifies his teammate once more, only by a little bit though.
Yep, and we've got Radar newcomer, Radar 21. He's in 1.3 seconds down on the race leader, with Fraggles pretty much just behind him, half a second down at 1.8 seconds.
Yeah, he's getting faster, Frag. Xerus a little bit further back than his regular qualifying position after his near win in, after his pole position in China. That's certainly a little bit of a fall from grace. So perhaps this track not suiting the driving style of Xerus so much.
Maybe not. And his new teammate, the Cads, has come in with a pretty good lap time considering he's a newcomer, with 0.3 of a second down.
Only a couple of tenths of a second behind Xerus there. Maurizio a couple more tenths back. Blood Embers in the other McLaren, 4.3 seconds, and Davish in the other Red Bull, 6.3 seconds.
And then Heathy, I think, had another qualifying mishap and did not set a time or result, so...
Yes, I think he pulled out of his one lap and decided to start on brand new tyres.
That's fair enough. It's a strategy.
It's a strategy.
How it goes.
Yeah, it didn't work so well for Stairs last week, but that probably wasn't the reason. It was more the way that the first lap went, which, if you were going to analogize it, a great big spraying turd would suffice. But here we are.
Probably suffice, yes.
Yes, here we are on the grid in Sakhir, waiting for the lights. So Stairs starting off from 3rd, Madbird from 5th.
And we are off.
Off they go. And a reasonable start from Madbird. Seems to be gaining on Stairs ahead. The Stairs is actually under pressure from Megatron on the right-hand side, and looks like a bit of glitchiness as side by side go Jay and Kron into the first corner, and Jay seems to have got the better of that one as Kron tries to lift off just a little bit there, so maybe his downforce not working so well.
Yeah, Madbird dropped down into 6th place. He just got muscled out of a position there by Megatron. That was...
Yeah, good start from Megatron as Mono. Was that Mono?
No, that was Radar, I think, in the Red Bull or the
Toro two Toro Rossos collide. They've done the cardinal sin on only the first lap of the race, so that's handed that place back to Madbird, and yeah, Mono's got through in all of that. I missed that, and he's alongside Stairs almost for 3rd place.
Yep, Madbird just behind them, switching back down to standard fuel mix and braking around that horrible cambered left-hander as Stairs goes incredibly wide.
It's got his first casualty there as Stairs goes wide and Mono's alongside, and Madbird's on the other side, at least on his screen, and huge amount of lag issues there causing a lot of confusion there, and Stairs gets almost past Mono, and Mono takes the advantage back and gets the position on Madbird for the time being. So right on the tail of on the gearbox of Mono is Stairs, and looking to get that position back after a little bit of a mistake has cost him 3rd place.
Megatron was just behind Madbird, but I think saw the lagginess as well and has dropped back out of sheer terror.
Stairs is coming. He's coming down the inside. He's on the prime tyres, so he's going to be struggling for pace.
So am I.
He's slightly off the track in the final corner there, and he's got that position there, and Mono is lost out there, and Madbird is through into 4th place.
Yep, so assuming that there isn't some horrible lag issues here, Madbird will be in 4th place, but he's Mono's not giving up.
Mono's coming. He's trying around the outside, and looks like he may well have made that stick. There's so nearly a little bit of contact there, and he's gone around the outside, and that's an impressive move from Mono.
Yep, Madbird back down to 5th place. That's relegated to the dog shed. It's disappointing.
That it is, and Mono immediately sets about putting pressure on Stairs for 3rd place once more. And we're only on lap 2 of this race.
I was about to say, Kron is very good at, if you give him a little bit of rope, he will hang you with it, and then he will drag you along behind his car like some sort of football hooligan, so...
That's an interesting analogy, and very accurate. As Mono goes way off the track in that fast, he's going to lose a lot of time there. That's a fast uphill section, and if you lose out there, then it really costs you. As Jay sets the fastest lap, so it doesn't look like he's going to be touchable in this race if he continues in that pace. And Stairs has gone very, very deep into the first corner, allows Madbird almost alongside there, and he's going to have the benefit of slipstream along this straight. Yes, and as they're heading to the DRS detection point here, so Stairs is clearly less than a second ahead of Madbird, and there they go there. They come onto this straight. Madbird will have the benefit of DRS, and it doesn't help that Stairs goes wide at that corner, struggling with this corner, and they're alongside each other. Although glitching very back and forth there is Madbird, so Stairs not exactly sure where Madbird is, and just as he turns out, Madbird apparates into his racing, into his preferred line, but that's gone the way of Madbird, and Madbird is in third place. But the tables are turned, and Stairs has DRS now, so he'll be looking to close up, although it's difficult to tell if he is closing up with the amount of lag that we're seeing here. And as we come into braking, he
oh my goodness, that was
stopped on the racing line there, and that actually looked like a little bit of contact there, and Stairs has gone all over the place. But he's got he's got that position despite I'm not quite sure really what happened there. There was an awful lot of lag, and Mono's ended up getting up ahead of the Lotus driver.
Robert.
Yeah.
Rob, we're just having a talk up here in the box. How's your week been, Robert?
Oh, it's been pretty good apart from the food poisoning I had on Wednesday night.
Oh, I never liked food poisoning. Where'd you get that from?
Oh, there's a local restaurant here. It's Raw Chicken Deluxe. It's an interesting place. I'm not quite sure what it was that I ate, but
sorry to cut across you there. Forgot Rob. Mono's just gone wide at the final corner and let Madbird through. Madbird.
Yeah, Madbird has slipped through Alistair, and he's chasing after Alistair.
Yeah. So Stairs still has a gap there, but Mono's going for the inside into the first corner, and it looks like he's had the hand of rage comes up, and Mono concedes that position. But Mono's gone way off that track there.
Did he brake? Does he know that there is a brake? I don't know, Alistair, because that was insane.
I think he had a bit of a lock up and realised he wasn't going to make the corner, and just decided not to damage his tyres any further. We call that a Rosberg in the business. The secret is effervescence. Yeah, as the saying goes, I quite enjoy carbonated beverages. I never said it as a popular saying. That's right. So it'd be interesting to see the rates at which these tyres wear, and the different cars. And sorry to cut across you there to Alistair. I'm sorry, I apologise to myself like an idiot. Cron has moved into the pit lane, so second place goes to Stairs for the time being, as Cron takes what I would have to believe is an early pit stop.
Yeah, Robert, can you tell us what is going on down there? Is Cron pitting, and what is he pitting for?
Yes, he came in to pit, and so he has indeed pitted, and he has been pitting.
Fleshy lump that is dangling in your throat. But,
that's right. Yes.
He soldiers on as Madbird comes into the pits. Actually.
Yes, he's coming into the pits and checking for something.
I believe he's actually alt-tabbed to check all of his downloads at the moment. No amount of water is going to wash that off, Stairs.
That's right. We've got Madbird here. We've just gone past a spun-out Williams. I think that might have been goofball antics. And Radar's up ahead in the Toro Rosso, having probably not pitted yet. So all sorts of action going on down in the pack, and that's what these people who've pitted already are finding themselves in the midst of.
Yeah, it's when you're a front runner and you used to a bit of clear air, and then you pit and you end up back down in the pack again. It can sometimes be a little bit of a blow to your senses, Alistair.
Very, very close to Radar. He'll certainly have DRS on this coming straight if he doesn't pass him before the activation or the detection point rather. And there he is. Going through the final corner, and it looks like Radar might be heading to the pits. He made a bit of a lunge. No, he's not.
No, but he's
He's all over the place.
Crowding Madbird out a little bit into the wall, but
that's very, very close. He's doing, I'd say that's a bit of a Michael Schumacher, Rubens Barrichello thing, and now there's been a bit of contact there, and the game lucky actually to escape without a penalty with that little bit of contact there, but perhaps the game recognised that Radar was a little bit aggressive in his defence of that of 5th place there, considering the tyre life.
Basically, nearly shunted Madbird into the wall there. That was a little bit. That's not what you like to see, but
yeah. So
he's fighting for it. So
that'll certainly be helping Stairs' cause because Madbird will be looking to get the undercut, and with this mobile chicane in the way, which he looks like he seems to be past at this stage. I don't know. Oh no, he's let him past. I think he might have wanted to get DRS. Before the next corner, or maybe they didn't want to go 2x2 through that corner, which is difficult enough 1x1.
Indeed. Meanwhile, Stairs has shot up into P1 with the advent of everyone else pitting and him still being on the
Jay's pitted, but
long-lasting tyres. So
only a 5-second gap to Jay, who that shows how far Jay was ahead when he came into the pit lane.
Must have built an incredible lead going in those first few laps.
So. There's not much going on at the moment. Both of our runners got a bit of clear air. Yeah, I mean, it closed about 10 seconds down on Day, and there's no good. Remember, but Steve's going to the pits. Robert, what's going on in the pits? Steve's going in the pits. Yeah, that's exactly right. Steve's going in the pits and you should have options on. Oh, thank you, Robert. Yeah, thank you. Jay sets the fastest up for the race. I was going to be scared of Stairs.
Come back out into. Oh my God, Madbird is only. Oh, has he got it? No, that's not Madbird.
Oh no, it's Rambo just up ahead, and
that's going to annoy Stairs quite a bit because Rambo was on the old tires. Looks like Rambo's going for perhaps a one or a 2-stopper, or a 1-stopper even, as the others are going for a 2-stopper.
Yep, Madbird right behind Stairs as well. So
Rambo's just gone wide into that corner, and Stairs is alongside him on his right. I don't know if he'll be able to get past there before the S's, and he's yielded that just for now. And he'll be wanting to get past Rambo very quickly because he's in a race. Madbird's only a couple of seconds behind, and they're on different tyres.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll be wanting to make the most of those option tyres, and he will have DRS coming into this straight, and goes through there. And
Rambo goes very deep in that corner.
Rambo has gone deep, and
Madbird swings back out into Madbird.
Madbird's through as well, and he's gained probably 2 seconds on Stairs during that whole process, so he's got enormous pace. So Madbird very, very close to Stairs into the first corner there. So I don't know. Did you see if he had DRS on that straight?
Oh, I think he did have a bit of DRS, but wasn't enough to pass, unfortunately. Robert, how far through the race are we?
Well, I'm sitting here on the boundary line, and there's been many goals kicked.
That's probably the most useless answer to a question that he's ever given, and that's quite saying something.
That's saying something.
Yes.
Where are you, Robert?
Foo.
Yeah, thank you, Robert. Yes, indeed, because you have to grab his tiny shriveled penis and put it in your vagina, and no one wants to.
Because she does it apparently. I mean that's just something that I'm sure that might have been her motive behind
contracting inoperable cancer.
Yeah.
But
Stairs is
seems to be catching the corner a little bit. They're getting a lot closer,
and
Madbird's still a 5 seconds down, so he hasn't cut his time at all, but yeah, I don't know what happened there, because it's right on the back of Stairs for a bit, but it was up, hanging back. It was telemetry decision. But now, after it's so close to the cross, it's free in the white of his eyes.
Yes. Stairs is certainly going to have DRS, although he's just gone a little bit deep in the final corner, so that's going to compromise his exit just slightly, but he will have DRS on this straight, and Cron will be looking to maybe defend that. He'll have a half a chance of defending this, but no, look at the closing speed of those Stairs pulled out Stairs pulled out of the slipstream to go, and Cron, and I can't. It's happening so fast, I can't keep up. But Cron has got the position. Looking at the replay, there, Stairs pulled out of the slipstream, and Cron went to defend it just at that exact moment, and Stairs had to just a slight bit of contact, and that allowed him to lose all the momentum, and then he outbraked himself into the final corner, and Cron got through and made the undercut, and remains ahead lives for another day.
Yeah, Madbird, meanwhile, a few seconds back on Alistair, just watching this all unfold, hoping that they hold each other up just enough that he can get the undercut on them, or the overtake on them, rather.
Very close into that corner there, and that's probably about as close as you want to dare. Although just looking at the Cron accelerating out of that corner, just not much Stairs can do. But he has got enormous closing speed. He just doesn't get it in time before that corner comes, and so it's upon you. And so he's just looking to follow Cron as closely as he can. He hasn't used much of his curves on this lap, so it looks like maybe he's saving that for a late lunge, or perhaps a late lunge.
Yep, he's definitely going to be our DRS for the start-finish straight if he doesn't overtake here.
But he's within this. It looks like he's trying to. He's gone for the inside. It looks like he was actually just marginally behind Cron when they passed the line.
If he has DRS and has overtaken him, then this will be an absolute coup. And he has DRS. What a coup! That is an absolute coup with streaking off under DRS and a little bit of curves up into the first corner.
Cron defended valiantly, and but Stairs just had too much raw pace at that moment with the car, and considering the car that Cron's got, it's amazing that he was
able to make a battle of it. Yeah.
Here he is coming along this straight. The closing speed that Madbird has is quite significant there, and he tried to go for the inside there, but he just thought better of it, and Cron goes deep to defend the position, and may well concede a better exit to Madbird there, and it looks like he might have half a chance. Cron goes defensive on the inside, so forces Madbird to try for the outside. I can't even see where Cron is, but he's held onto the position there, and certainly got the better race, and closes up under braking. So Cron once more under pressure for this final spot on the podium. But just on that straight, it just the car ahead just gets the jump on you, so you don't get that closing speed till right near the end of the straight, and certainly on that lap it wasn't soon enough.
No, and Madbird just hanging back here.
Stairs trying to get as much of a gap as he possibly can before Madbird clears Cron, and he's
so close
attached to the gearbox there. Oh, as close as Stairs was when he passed Cron. Although he does seem to have lost a bit under acceleration there, but he's got the slipstream, and he looks like he might die for the inside here. Thinks better of it, but he will have DRS on this straight.
Gets a decent exit, but again, that speed of the Craterum and Cron has gone off into the pits, it looks like. So, Robert,
it's all academic now.
What is the Craterum team getting out? What sort of tyres are they putting on?
No idea.
Stairs is coming into the pits.
Stairs is going into the pits. Madbird is going to try and get out for another lap, see if he can make his options last that little bit longer for the final stint, but
meanwhile, Jay just chipping away on those fastest laps.
Yep, Madbird coming up to a back runner in Davish, so
yeah, I wonder if he might have half got held up just a little bit there by Davish, but it looks like Davish is he clearing out of the way? Maybe not. Yes, there he is, and Madbird through to lap Davish.
I've got Madbird calling to the pit.
Oh yeah, so he is. Hang on, sorry.
Robert, what's going on in the pit? What's Madbird doing?
He's pitting.
And what?
He's pitting.
I was talking to Robert. Madbird has gone into options, or that later than Alfred. He's coming out just behind guys, so.
There goes there, coming through the first corner.
If they get flat Sprite, they're excited. Madbird incredibly close to Cron there, going around the corner, going towards the tight left hand.
The position is in dispute, and we're heading for a grandstand finish, although there's still 5 laps to go before the finish. But certainly DRS will be a factor. DRS will be a factor on this straight, and look at the speed that Madbird has. He's going to be alongside Cron coming into the next corner. He's got the inside, and that position may well be decided. There it is.
It is done. Madbird uses the DRS on that straight to its full potential, which hasn't really been realised this entire race until now. So
Cron knew what a horse was when he saw it.
So it looks like as we do our own pit work, because our pit reporter is a fucking retard, looks like the McLaren has got a KERS malfunction.
Yes, that'll be costing him a few tenths a lap, and that's going to be crucial because if Madbird gets into that DRS territory with newer tyres, he may, well, anything could happen.
He could easily run over the top of Stairs here. This is very much still on the cards with 5 laps left remaining.
And we've got lap runners. Davish jumps out of the way there as Stairs goes through, and so lap runners may well become a factor in this battle.
Looks like his KERS is back online, so he
just in time because Madbird's setting purple sectors on those options.
So he is doing his best to maintain that gap and not let Madbird get into DRS territory.
Yes, clouts the curve just a little bit on that final corner, but he'll want a good exit onto this straight because, well, he wants to drive quickly.
Oh, Madbird is in DRS territory. He is the light's blinking,
and he had a set of fastest lap, a 1:33.5, which is a second faster than Stairs' fastest lap there. So that's going to be huge. That's going to ring some alarm bells in the McLaren garage. And another fastest lap goes to Madbird there. Although Stairs did improve on his personal best by 0.6 of a second there. So the ante has been upped.
Yep, Madbird comes... Oh,
he's lost out a bit there. I missed, just looking at the replay, I think Madbird went for the inside there, and there was a slight bit of contact, which caused Madbird to lose a few car lengths.
Madbird thundering along behind him. Both taking that corner pretty well, both getting pretty good exits.
Yes, but Madbird once again will be looking to try and make a bit of a lunge coming into the final corner. He's got the closing speed at this point. But he thinks better of it.
Oh, that was close.
We've got a lap runner here. The Cads is just been caught up to by Stairs, and looks like Stairs has had to lift off the throttle just a little bit and take to the curb as Cads finally gets out the way there, and looks like Madbird wasn't held up by the Cads. So it's 2 laps remaining. It'll be interesting to see whether Stairs can hold Madbird off for that second spot.
Just keeps throwing himself at him, Madbird. But he's like a bear in a cage, Madbird, with Stairs being
closer than he's ever been there.
Oh my goodness!
Stairs' screen has just glitched for a moment there, and Madbird's found his way through, and that's very unfortunate to, what would look like it was going to be a grandstand finish. It looks like the position is now decided. The gap between Madbird and Stairs is humongous.
Yep, Madbird shot past when whilst Stairs froze on the track, so Madbird slides up into second place.
And so unfortunate, but Stairs remains on third place on the podium there, although his screen has just glitched again and stopped. Oh, it's back and it's gone.
It's gone, Matt. And Stairs has been lost connection. That is an incredibly unlucky outcome for the McLaren driver. That was shocking, Alistair.
2 laps to go.
2 laps to go. It's worse than dropping out 2 laps into the race.
There's huge gaps between first, second, and third. And certainly this will be putting an enormous amount of points onto Madbird's talent.
Can we just take a moment to acknowledge the incredible race that Jay has had? It hasn't been an exciting race and hasn't been a glamorous race, but he has just absolutely thundered ahead.
Yeah, he's pulled a real Vendel there. He's set pole position by 0.3 of a second, and no one's ever been able to, the only time the place was in dispute was on the first corner, and he came out trumps. And, he came up trumps, and no one's actually seen him since then, apart from maybe the back of his gearbox as he came out of the pits.
Well, no one's actually sure if he even exists. There's speculation that Jay may be a myth that was just set about to make Robert kill himself, but...
And JJ wins the race in Bahrain. He becomes our 4th different winner in 4 races.
Fantastic result for JJ with Madbird not even on the start-finish straight. Now
and here he comes there. So JJ's finished the race in 46 minutes, 44 seconds.
That was an incredible drive.
And here comes Madbird celebrating in second place, 23 seconds down on the pace there. Having completed most of the race, and the decision was not in dispute, or the position was not in dispute, so they decided to award Stairs with third place.
Yeah, it's only fair considering the stellar race that he did have, and to drop out really late and lose all of his points would be incredibly unlucky.
So Cron had an incredibly strong race. Unfortunate towards the end that he just didn't get that podium position, but 31 seconds down, he is showing amazing consistency, and although the Caterham isn't really allowing him to fight for wins unless... except for some of the sort of street tracks, you know, he's there every week with a strong performance.
He
Malaysia may well just be the mulligan for him.
He is Mono and Rambo in 5th and 6th.
Their qualifying positions.
Their qualifying positions with Mono maintaining the lead over Rambo throughout the race.
Yeah, Rambo looks like he had an interesting race. It was a very close finish between himself and Radar, who was only about a second down on him. But yeah, certainly Mono getting the better of the interesting Sauber battle into team battle.
Yep, we've got Heathy another 30 seconds down roughly on Radar. So not a fantastic race for him. And Maurizio, a shocking race with
yeah. Well, he's finished ahead of a number of other drivers.
That's true
he was the last of the non-lapped runners, which included Xeris, Frag, Megatron, Cads, and Blood Embers. And Davish unfortunately ran out of fuel towards the end of the race, so 4 laps down for him.
That is incredibly unfortunate, but if we look at the season standings, we've got Madbird maintaining his lead of the championship with 70 points.
So 70 points. He's got a 7-point lead on the second place getter, who has changed it once again. JJ moves up 2 spots, so a meteoric rise for JJ. 2 podiums, and he backs it up with a win. So he's definitely one to watch in the future.
Absolutely. We've got Mono dropping down from 2nd into 3rd place in the Sauber with 57 points. That's just not a fantastic result for him this race, but definitely still in there.
Definitely still in there. Cron with a solid handful of points there, 53 points, but he does drop a position with Jay moving ahead of both himself and Mono. Stairs goes up a couple of spots. He was tying with Xeris before this race, but that podium finish certainly put him in the hunt, just a point above Rambo, who drops a spot.
Yep, Xeris, as you say, drops a spot. Heathy maintains a spot.
So yeah, Xeris not getting any points today, and goofball antics, or Heathy staying where he was. And Toro Rosso of Megatron, 16 points for him, stays where he was. Same for Maurizio. Radar leaps ahead with a good handful of points in his first race of the championship.
Yep, and Fraggles unfortunately drops down the spot with Radar taking his place.
Yes, didn't manage to get a point this race. We had the Cads, Blood Embers, and Davish. They all completed the race, so they finish ahead of Blaise, who hasn't finished a race this year.
Yes, indeed. So that was Bahrain. Where are we off to next week?
We're off to Spain.
We're off to Spain.
And we're race there.
We're race on the Spain, where the rain falls mostly on the plain.
Yes.
Robert, do you know anything interesting about Spain that you want to put in here?
Had sex there once.
Oh, well, good for you, Robert.
Yeah, that's probably the best thing that's ever happened in his life.
You gotta have positivity, and sex certainly is that.
Well, we wait next week, and hopefully positivity comes for all who desire it.
Indeed. I've been Madbird.
I've been Stairs.
And that's been Robert.
Oh, that's me.